We all have heard people say, can we trust second-hand phones? Who even buys second-hand phones? What if we get scammed? What do you guys think about this? Do you think it's better to cough up a ton of money to buy a new flagship or try and find some second-hand gems for a steal of a price? Well, that's what we will be exploring today. Hey guys, my name is Sanathan with FTJ and let's roll. Now the most important question you need to ask yourself if you are out to get yourself a smartphone is, what's your budget? And more importantly, what are your needs? Once you have answered all these questions, you normally would start googling best phones under 30k and find out which device suits you the best in that segment. But what if I told you you could find yourself a better deal on OLX rather than Flipkart or Amazon? Okay, let's say you are a gamer and you have your eyes locked on the Asus ROG Phone 5, which currently comes at around 50k for the base variant on Flipkart and is one of a hell of a phone and it's a great deal. Want to know a better one? Well, you can actually find Asus ROG Phone 3 on OLX for as low as 35k, saving you as much as 15k and you don't even miss out on much. Just a small insignificant decrease in the performance which most users cannot even notice. And that's not the best part. Some devices are even covered by warranty as the previous owner used it for say 3 months or so. Now I'm not going to say it's all cookies and cream. There are a lot of risks with buying second-hand phones and also requires a lot of patience to find that one perfect device at a bargain and then the tremendous task of contacting the seller, traveling to meet him, inspecting the device and finally purchasing it. Now let's say you have been convinced for the most part and are ready to take the leap. I'm going to tell you how to spot the red flags during the research period online and how to inspect a phone before bringing it home. This is how I would go about it. After I'm done selecting my phone and budget, I would head over to OLX and search for the phone I want. I would also broaden my search location to places which are accessible to me to find the best deals and then sort prices by low to high. Now, I would actually advise you not to get too excited when you see the phone you want for a really cheap and unreasonable price. More often than not, that would be a scam. Like my dad used to say, if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't. I would steer clear of ads that use stock pictures too. Once I find something I like, I would contact the seller and bargain a bit. Please remember, there is bargaining and there is lowballing. Wanting 35k phone for 30k is bargaining, but wanting it for 15k is lowballing. Don't be that guy, as I might piss the seller off and the good deal that you shortlisted would be off the table. Once you have arrived at an agreeable price for both parties, set up a meeting in a neutral location like a coffee shop or a beach. Now, once you get the phone in hand, it's best to check the phone's wear and tear. That would be difficult to see in pictures and that would give you a general idea about how the phone was used. The next step would be to run a diagnostic check which is built into most Android phones. For example, in Redmi devices, it is star hash 64663 hash star hash star. Now the diagnostic tests are like spec sheets. They can only say so much but not the whole story. So I'd recommend making a few calls and playing music to test the mics and the speakers respectively. And testing out the cameras as well. The thoroughness of the testing needs to be done depending on how old the device is. If it's new and still under warranty, you should mostly have nothing to worry about. The keyword being mostly because I have bought a device second hand under warranty for a really good deal. But apparently the proximity sensor was dead, but luckily since it was covered under warranty, it wasn't a big deal. On the other hand, if it's relatively older, the battery should be your main concern. Some older batteries have issues jumping percentages like 100%, 91, 73 and it goes on. Speaking of batteries, let's jump into iPhones and how they should be inspected. After the primary outer shell check, head over to the settings page to find out the battery health percentage. Once that is cleared, if you have doubts whether the display has been changed or not, there is an easy way to find it out. Head over to the display tab and try to turn on True Tone. If it works like how it was intended to, then you are good to go. If not, that's an indication that the display was changed. This is because most second party displays do not support True Tone. After you have checked everything and are satisfied with the device, make sure to tell the seller that you need a 7-day return period. The seller would most probably say yes if he has nothing to worry about. If not, there is your final red flag. Now that all that is done, you finally bring home your device. So, congratulations. Even though the process is lengthier and more worrisome than just placing an order online or picking up a brand new device from the store, sometimes you may find yourself with amazing products and at a great prices that you never even thought about. So what do you guys think? Should we play it safe and splurge all our savings on a new device, or would you rather take the chance with cheaper second-hand products? Let us know down in the comments. And while you're down there, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And with that, it's me, Anathan, signing off. Stay safe. Ciao.